Welcome back to What Arty Noobs for General Disturbance, and this is a Sturmpanzer II, the Tier 4 German SPG, which is on the 15cm howitzer line, and it's on the South Spawn of Mines, and it's being commanded by me, General Disturbance. Yep, this was a battle that I held just earlier today, and I was inspired to do it because I watched Braden JA95 score a fantastic Kolobanov in his Sturmpanzer II, so I thought I might as well take mine out and see if I can do the same. After all, he did make me think, well, I've got to really push myself to do better in this machine. Now, this is an encounter battle, Mines encounter, so I'm actually heading back and going behind the sheds because I'm anticipating that I can probably hit the cap from here, but I've also want to try and see if I can disrupt the enemy that are in the donut. Now, early arrival is the Panzer I-C, and obviously he's rushing in to take charge of the donut, and I'm waiting for him to spin round at the entrance and try and take a shot at that Covenant, and I did stop. And I fired, but it's a little too late. He turned a lot quicker than I thought he would. So I lined him up for another shot, indicated my target, but then he pulled away. And I thought, oh, that's a disappointment. I thought you were going to stay there and shoot at the Covenanter. But nope, he's gone away and I've got reticule bloom. But he stops all of a sudden again. And I think, well, why are you doing that? But another target turns up and it's a Hetzer. And it's a Hetzer with a 10.5cm gun. So I think, right, well, I've got to have a go at him. So I round out. Oh, it lands behind him. But he sits there at the entrance thinking, well, if I can poke my nose round there, I can do a lot of damage. But I'm almost reloaded. I'm dialed in. Rounds out. And that's the end of the Hetzer. Big mistake. Never ever ever do that, because if you sit there still with Arty in play, you're going to get wiped out. They know where you are, and there's an IKV and he's made the same mistake as the Hetzer, but he actually got splashed. Now you'd think that he would realise if he's just been splashed by a heavy Arty that he would pull away. I don't think so. That's out, and he's wiped out. Now, he should have pulled away, you see, and that Panzer I-C was desperately trying to help his teammates get into the cap. But we've already got a T-80 and a Hetzer in the cap, and I can see that Panzer I-C is trying to prevent the guys going into the donut. He goes, teeters over the edge, I fire a round in, and that's the end of him. 186 hit points, he's out the game. Okay, now looking around for a target. I do know there's a target up here. Panzer 38 NA, that Tier 4 German scout. Oh, he's being plugged full of holes from behind. He's not going to be happy about that. I fire a round in. No, little too late. He pulled away. And he's disappearing from sight because he's getting under the protection of that rock. And I can't see him. I'm trying to follow him because I think if I can still see him, I can probably put a round in. I fire around without a dialed in reticule on the hope that it would actually go near and splash him, because he didn't have much in the way of health, but we've lost sight of him, so, and I've got nobody over that side of the donut, so I can't see him. The Hetzer's over the other side. It's 9-7 on the scores at the moment, and I can't see a target. Ah, now I can see a target. Panzer 4A, and he's at maximum range. I got a flattened reticule there for a moment, but he's stopped. I fire, round out, kill shot, 48 hit points, he's out the game. That's my 4th kill. Okay, indicate my reloading. 7 seconds, and bang, I'm reloaded. Still waiting to see that Panzer. I fire a round in, just in the off chance that he's hiding behind that rock, but nope, no sign of him. And we find him! And he's cheekily climbed into the cap and gone into that gap round the back where he thinks he can't be seen. So I fire a round in, and that's the end of him. 6 hit points, and that's my 5th kill. So we're doing quite nicely. But I think I'm going to have to get closer because most of the enemy are over the other side of the battlefield now. So I'm thinking, right, well, okay, I'm going to go up close as I can and try and cap. So, oh, narrowly missed the ammunition. Don't want to explode it because that will let the enemy know that somebody was there. And I'm going to go through the bush area, but then suddenly an enemy appears, and it's a Panzer 38 S35, Panzer S35. Indicate my target. Tell them I'm going after it. He stopped. Dialing in, firing without a full red fuel. That was a bit of a mistake because the shell went right over the top, but I'm still indicating my target. He stopped. He's gone unsighted. I'm dialed in. I'm going to fire. Rounds out. Dead S35. He should have moved. He was probably tracked. He was unsighted, but I killed him all the same. That's my 6th kill, so I got a top gun. Right, the enemy is now backing away. I think there's only 2 of them left. One's the T-18 HMC with Tier 2 Arty, and the other's a BT-7 Art, which is quite a deadly light tank with an artillery gun. So obviously I need to put pressure on that tank if I can, rather than the Arty. That Arty is not very accurate, but the BT-7 Art is. So I'm going to dial in my aim on him very carefully to make sure that I can get him. I'm worried that he's going to take out that Marder. He is shooting at the Marder. I'm dialing in, almost ready. He does take out the Marder, but I fire and I get the rear of him. In fact, it splashed behind him, but it was enough to take him out. So that's the end of the battle. My 7th kill. Pity I didn't get the one more. Okay, let's have a look at the end of battle stats. Well, it was a first class, so not as good as Braden NJ with 95, but still, yeah, it was okay. Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, I got 20 in that one. And of course the top gun because I got more than 6 kills because I got 7 on that one. Let's have a look at team scores. Well, I came top on damage, 730 hit points. I came top on kills with 7 and top on base XP with 653. It's a so-so battle. 653 is nothing to write home about, actually. I think Braden actually managed to do a lot better than that when he got his Coliban off. And he was wounded as well. So, you know, that took some doing. Detail report, well, 514 rounds, got 6 hits, 6 penetration, 4 splash, which means that a few rounds went astray, and I think some of those were on the shots that I fired at the Panzer I-C and the Panzer 38 NA. Those are the ones that went astray. I did damage of 730 hit points, all at more than 300 meters. I hit 7 of the enemy, I killed 7 of the enemy. So everyone I actually aimed at, I actually did eventually kill. On a premium count, I earned 19,113 credits, and after ammunition resupply, took away 15,193 credits. I received 980 XP, and it was ×3 for the first victory, and the personal reserves bonus as well, so I took away 3,920 XP in total. So as I said in the heading, I'm definitely not seal clubbing. I was actually trying to do what Braden did, to see if I could replicate what he did, but I didn't. So it just means, it goes to show that Braden did exceptionally well in his Sturmpanzer II to score a Coliban off and as many kills as he managed to get in the end. I think, if I remember correctly, he got 8 or 9. I think it was 9 actually. But yeah, it shows that he really did play his heart out on that battle on steps. So I recommend, if you haven't seen it, do go ahead and see it. It's in our directory, in our playlist for the Sturmpanzer II on our channel. And it is well worth watching, simply because it is a Coliban off that's been won by fighting your way through it in an Arty that's below tier 5, which is incredibly difficult because Artys below tier 5 have a very long reload time. And so to fight your way to a Coliban off that way is exceptional. I hope you enjoyed this replay. If you did, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel. And hopefully I'll be featuring your replay in our next video.